Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, and you guys make sure that you like the video as well. It doesn't hurt to watch some adverts because that is how you actually pay me on this channel. I can get a cold drink or something, okay? I'll make sure that it's not Coke because Brother Enigma said that we mustn't drink Coke. So you see, you know when you are over 40, cranberry, you have to otherwise, you have trouble there by the small room that we go to every now and then. Speak to me. If you are 39 or something, speak to me. I'll give you the tips. Cranberry should be part of your life. Cranberry juice, okay? So listen, you guys. Yesterday, I posted a video where I was talking about Mia Leroux withdrawing from the competition. I wanted to do that video, you guys, because I did feel like I had thoughts and opinions to share as far as what I think is the real reason that Mia ended up withdrawing from the competition. I do like the fact that we are having conversation in the comments section. And you guys, I wanted to comment on what was said as far as, maybe possibly having a separate competition for people that have disabilities in order to make sure that people are accommodated when it comes to the beauty contest, the same way that we have different sporting events for people that have certain disabilities, that the same should happen with the beauty contest, you guys. I want to say this, you guys. I want to make it clear that I do not have a disability. So even when I speak on the subject, I speak from a position of being a mother of somebody that has a disability. Also, I am a mother of a child that has a disability. My child is not an adult. I don't know how that experience is going to be like when she is an adult. And also, she is not verbal. So I'm not expressing any of her views. I'm expressing my views on, and also my experience on what I've seen and learned from being a mother of somebody that has a disability or disabilities. Okay. Now, the people that know better in this subject are people that have these challenges. I can speak from what I've experienced trying to get around with my daughter, trying to get my daughter the best care, trying to make sure that my daughter lives the best life that I can provide for her. I can speak from that point of view, but I can never really speak for the people that have these challenges because I don't know how they feel. So even with the point that was raised to say maybe they need to think about doing a separate competition for people that have disabilities. In my opinion, as a person that does not have any disabilities, I would say that I don't think that that would be a good idea, because why not just accommodate them here? Would it be would it be too much to do that? Put in the resources in these competitions where people can be accommodated instead of now doing another separation, because for me the separating of people is the thing that makes it feel like they are being excluded. But that is my opinion as a person that does not have any kind of disability, but the people that really should express if that is a good idea or not are people that have the disabilities, that have lived the experience of entering these competitions with people that do not have any kind of physical challenges or any other challenge, that they know how that is like, and they would know if it actually would be a good idea to have a separate competition just for them or just for people with disabilities, and then have a competition with people that do not have any kind of disabilities. The correct people to ask and speak to would be the people that are affected in that decision. I can state what my opinion is, and I can tell people what I've experienced, raising a child that has a disability, but I do not have a disability. People that have disabilities might think different because they have a different experience. I know that before I even had a child that had a disability, I wasn't even paying attention, you guys. I wasn't paying attention. When I'm going up the stairs, I wasn't even thinking there's somebody that is not able to go up the stairs. When the lift wasn't working, I wasn't thinking, oh, there's somebody that might not be able to get to where they need to get because they can't use this. I wasn't even thinking about that because it did not affect me. The things that I've learned is because now I pay attention because I have this situation in my life. And so it forces me even to learn, And every day for me also, it is learning. I never even knew what CP was. I was like, what is that? I had to go Google and everything and ask doctors questions and all of that because it wasn't something that I had known before her. So I do understand even people that just have no idea when it comes to those subjects. And when you are in that situation, it just feels like people are just ignorant when you're already in the situation. But when you think about it, when you don't have anybody in your life and you don't have a disability yourself, it's not something that you necessarily pay attention to unless maybe you are somebody that works with people that have disabilities and you understand the challenges that they have, and also you have interest in it. So I do understand people that for them it's like, I never even thought about that. So my point here was that even when I express, my views and opinions when it comes to people with disabilities or people with special needs, I am coming from a point of view of being, you can say, a caretaker for my child. Okay, what I've experienced, but I do not have, the experience myself. Okay. Maybe there are even things that my daughter would, if she could express, would have a different opinion to me if she had to express how she feels about certain situations. Okay, so yes, you guys, listen. They need to ask the relevant people. I feel like that if they're going to decide whether it is a good idea to have a separate competition, then the people that should be consulted are people that are affected by that decision on whether to have a separate competition or just have everybody in one competition. Just make sure that everybody is accommodated. I would love to see it continue to be one competition, and just making sure that people are accommodated. You have to be aware that if you are running this competition, there is somebody that needs assistance getting around. Okay, there is somebody that needs assistance with hearing. So how are we going to make sure that the noise, the sounds, and all of that, doesn't affect her negatively in this competition and gives her the chance that everybody else is getting. If there is somebody that maybe needs assistance with, sign language, okay, how are we going to do that? It's the same thing. But, for me, I feel like it should be the same competition, just accommodate people. But I do understand people that are saying it should be a separate competition. But I feel like we are not the ones that can actually that should actually be listened to. The people that should be listened to are the people that are affected. They know what would be best for them, and only them understand, how they are affected by whether they do the competition with everybody else or they do the competition separate from everybody else. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about in on this video. Listen, I like the fact that we started a conversation, you guys, and I think that we have to understand that all of us are learning, and it's a good thing to learn, because even if you were somebody that wasn't aware of certain things, now you can be aware. Okay, if you have a colleague, that now you're going to get to, okay, maybe pay attention a little bit to what their needs are. Okay, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with starting a conversation. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Please like it before gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Tanda. Cool.